How'd it feel to get your first pick of the season?
Honestly, it felt good, man. Sometimes you really get opportunities, and this year I feel like, I've really been getting opportunities. Sometimes they throw my way like once or twice a game. So honestly, it just felt good to get an interception. It was a great call, and tips and overthrows got to get those.
Were you worried they were going to take it away?
No, I knew I had caught the ball, and I knew I was down on the ground. I had elbow, knees, all that on the ground. So I knew I was down. It's just the fact that they got the review, be all dramatic and stuff like that.
You weren't a big fan of the hands to the face call. That was safe enough.
Nah, because when you out there playing physical and you out there just being yourself and playing your game, certain stuff like that happens, but I thought it was a clean play, and, they see different things from up top and, whatever the ref see, but, that's a play I'd like to have back, but, at the same time, we still went and got an interception with J. Love, so it was an even greater moment.
What was your view of that interception? How long it was in the air and everything off your ball solid?
Shoot, I was hoping somebody on our team got it. It felt like it was like a movie. Everything was just in slow motion. I was looking at the ball in the air, and it was just falling so slow. And I just seen 20 jump and get it, and I was happy. And I knew once we did that, the 12s was going to rally behind, and our offense, they played pretty well today. And I knew that if we gave them a chance, they can go do their thing.
With those illegal hand penalties, do you feel like with you being a bigger corner that maybe you might be a little more under the microscope for calls like that?
A little bit. Last year, I ain't really had too much of that problem. It felt like I only got like one of those penalties. So we'll just have to see. But, it just happens because I'm a taller guy, like you said, and long arms. So sometimes you just shoot these long arms, and it may hit a guy. But at the end of the day, I just play my game, and we just go to practice and clean it up.
You got the three safeties on the field. What kind of multiplicity does that give you guys on defense?
It does a lot of things. It gives offenses different looks, It shows that at the same time we just play off each other whenever you can have three safeties, going in and out the game, rotating, stuff like that. So it helps us out tremendously. And those three safeties are some of the best safeties in the league. And having them back there with you, it makes the job easier, and it helps with communication throughout the defense.
How does that make your job easier?
Sure. Knowing that I ain't got to make as much tackles, but also, knowing that they just know their jobs. These guys are vets. They've been in the league for a long time. And a young guy like me, it's my second year. Having guys like them, it helps me out because it shows, what I can learn from them, off the field and on the field. And so far throughout the season, I've been picking new things up. And having those guys is really a blessing.
Draft class came in and made a lot of noise last year. What's it like seeing another rookie class come in and do what all those guys are doing?
It's pretty cool. I like it because it gives me flashbacks to the old Seahawks team. They had a class of Russ, I think, and then they had like another class, didn't they? Like around that time, and they went on and made a legacy for themselves. So I feel like, we can, if not reach that level or beyond that level, we just can continue to work, continue to play as a team, continue to play off each other and get closer as a family. And having that extra class come in here, it shows that, the culture throughout that building, it works. And whatever the coaches are teaching us, coaching us, we just buy into it and do our thing.